Hey guys, I'm Trui and I make streaming support videos. Stream smarter, not harder. Today we're going to talk about luck and how much does luck affect if you're going to be big on Twitch. Do you need a ton of luck or is it just really hard work? Before we begin, guys, I stream on Twitch on every Tuesday, Friday and Sunday. Feel free to hop in, ask questions, or just hang out with us playing some Nintendo games, because that's what we do on Twitch. If you like that, underneath in the description there's a link to my Twitch. Feel free to give me a follow there and I'll see you then. Okay, so luck. I kind of feel like this is a sensitive topic. Like, nobody talks about this. But we're gonna talk about it in this video. And I just want to be open with you guys about this subject. So if you do like that we're talking about this subject, make sure to like the video. And also leave down below in the comments if you think luck is holding you back, or if you think that you need some luck in some degrees to become successful on Twitch. Like, we all know those people, right? That say like, you know, I have 0 viewers right now, but I just need to get lucky and get a huge rate. But like, I don't know, if just this person or this person would rate me, I would just make it. There are like thousands of people will come to my stream and they will just click that follow button and stay with me forever. If you have 0 viewers right now and somebody rates you with 1,000, the chance of them actually liking your content and staying there is pretty small, actually. If you don't stream the same thing, or if you are not the same kind of streamer as the person who rated you, people are most likely not going to stick at your stream. They might follow, but they might be empty followers because they don't actually check you out. What you actually want is people that do like your content and do like to hang around you. This definitely can happen to a rate, but if somebody has 1,000 viewers right now and you have 0, they're like in a way different level of communication with their community than that you are. It would actually be more beneficial for you to have a small rate. If somebody with 5 viewers rate you and you have 0 viewers, it's probably going to be more beneficial for you than somebody with 1,000. They might just be more inclined to like your content because they already watch a smaller streamer. Like, I always have the feeling that with raids, there's like kind of a luck factor. Okay, so how does it go? I'm ending my stream and I need to pick a raid target. What I most of the time do is I go to the people that I follow, that I know that are good people. Yeah, I always try to like find somebody that is kind of like me. So I stream Nintendo games a lot. And if you are also a Nintendo streamer and you have like kind of the same vibe hanging around you, the chance is higher of me actually picking you as the raid target. Especially if I have been in your stream a lot already, because I know it's gonna be fitting for my audience as well. I like to raid somebody that I think is nice for my audience, both for my community, because my community will see somebody that they might like, but also for the person I rate, because then they have a more valuable rate, I would say, because those people would be more inclined to actually like their content. There is a kind of a luck factor, because if there are like 10 people like that, if there are like 10 people that have the same niche as me, Nintendo, they have the same vibe, they have like around the same average as me, because I don't rate people with like 1,000 viewer average, because my rate will just disappear in their numbers and they wouldn't even pay attention to it probably. So if there are 10 people that I think are fitting for the raid, I ain't gonna need to choose one. And not per se is that the person I like the best. It could be somebody that I haven't rated in a while or something like that. So there is kind of a luck factor for those 10 people, because I'm gonna choose one, and I don't really have a set kind of rules for the picking of those 10, because they already kind of fit to my rules, and now I'm just gonna need to pick one of them. And that's definitely a luck factor, because I could have chosen you, or I could not have chosen you. But what a lot of you might not realize is, if you've talked to me a lot and you're in the same genre, you have more chance of being rated. This also goes for other people, not just me, but I just take myself as an example because that's easy. But if you are like in a total different niche than me, let's say music, if you go to other music streams and hang out there and get to know their community, the chance of them rating you is 10 times bigger than it's supposed to be, maybe even more, but you know, without you interacting with those people. So I would say you need a little bit of luck for raids, but you can influence it more than you would think. Another way for people to find you is through the discovery page. This is basically just a homepage of Twitch, And normally we all know about like these streams on the homepage, but if you scroll down a bit, it starts recommending other streams. Like sometimes it recommends smaller communities. It recommends like games you have watched already. Like it says like, oh, these streamers play Overwatch. Maybe you would like some of these. There is a chance you will be appearing in there for other people. I have no clue how the algorithm works, to be honest. Is there an algorithm? Probably. They don't tell us anything about it. So what I'm thinking is that if you have like viewers in common with somebody else, let's say streamer 1 has viewers in common with streamer 2, and there's a person that always watches streamer 1, but because streamer 1 has so many viewers in common with streamer 2, if this person goes to the discovery page, because they have so many viewers in common, they will recommend streamer 2. And you can do this. There is a luck factor because you need to get there on the page and you cannot really put yourself there. But what you can do is, because the raids, if you rate the same people and if you hang out in their community and their community members come to your stream, you're gonna have this connection with a certain streamer. This streamer is gonna have viewers in common with you. And if you make this connection, if people have the same viewers in common as you, like I just explained, people that watch the other streamer will be recommended your stream more often. So in the discovery page, again, there is a bit of luck because you need to get there, but I think you can influence your luck by creating this kind of like friendship between your community and somebody else's community. Pretty awesome actually, that you can just influence that. And the most common method of people finding you is basically just through like a game page. So if you go to like the Super Mario Maker page, then you see all the streamers that are playing the game. A lot of people go to one of those pages and search for somebody they want to watch because they want to watch a certain game. You can influence this a bit by choosing a game with not too many streamers but enough viewers, so you will be higher on the list and people will more easily trying to find you. But of course, you cannot influence who is streaming as well and how attractive their stream looks in this list and how high you're gonna be on the list. You can by picking another game where you can be higher, but you cannot affect it in this game itself, right? But this is kind of like luck. So you can try and get people to click on your thumbnail, click on your stream quicker, but you cannot make the other streamers less attractive, I would say. That would also be really mean if you want to do that. Like, if somebody else has like this amazing thumbnail and people are like, oh my god, this stream looks so good, they're not going to click on you, but on the other one, of course. And I actually see this back in my stats. When you go to your stats, you can see the viewers that have visited your stream. And if I have a bad stream, most of the time, I see that the percentage of my viewers are followers. And if I have a good stream, I see that the biggest percentage of the people who watched my stream came from the discovery page, came from those game pages. Which means that if I'm better in those lists, if my stream looks more attractive than others, if I'm higher on that list, that people are more inclined to click on it and that my viewership would actually go up way higher because of that. And then outside of Twitch, you can also network with people, talk with people on Twitter, on Instagram, on Discord, on like whatever you want and try and get their attention and try to get them to watch your stream because they like your content on other platforms and they think, well, maybe I should check them out to like just see if that's something for me, right? Let's say you talk to 100 people, right? The chance of them checking out your stream depends on how they felt about you. So how good was your communication, how good was your networking, how good is your posts on the other platforms. But there's also this factor that if I'm trying to like reach 100 people, that one day maybe 6 will come to my stream, but another day maybe 40 will come to my stream. And this doesn't per se have to do something with the content I make on those platforms or how good I'm networking. This can also just be that these 100 people I spoke to today are more willing to click on my link and having more time left to actually check out my stream than the people I talked to yesterday. So there's a little bit of luck there. There is a chance of you talking with somebody important and they find you nice and you might get a sponsorship of that or something like that. You need to you need to influence this luck by trying to do it as much as you can, and trying to like, no, trying your best. I would always say try your best, but trying your best to do it right. But there's always a luck factor that people are just busy on the way, forget about you because they were, I don't know, they had to go. They were waiting on the bus, but then the bus was there. They put away their phone, and they totally forgot about you. So you networked enough. You were like on the homepage for some people. You got in the right place in the category section. Then you've got some people in your chat. And hopefully they will stay there because they like the content. Because, you know, like if you don't make good content, you will not make it, guys. Just so you know. Try to make good content, try to improve on yourself. So if people like your stream, that's kind of what everybody thinks, right? If people like your stream, they will subscribe. This doesn't have to be like that. There are just certain people that do not want to subscribe to people ever. There are gonna be people that are like, I don't want to spend money on this online stuff. There are gonna be people like that. And there are gonna be people that are like, wow, I love this, and I spent $1,000 a month on this. There are gonna be people like that too. And I feel like you're gonna be a bit lucky with the people that join your stream. You can influence this by being a good streamer. You can have incentives for subscribing. You can do all that kind of stuff. But there are always going to be people that never going to subscribe, even though there's so many incentives. Even though you would almost give them their money back and you still have everything, they will not do it because they just think that they shouldn't spend money on the internet. This is very different per streamer. I know streamers with like over 1,000 subscribers that have the same number, like the same average than people that have like 50 subscribers. And you can influence it by a lot of things. I actually have a video about like why people subscribe to a channel, so make sure to check it out here on the YouTube card. So you can definitely influence it, but there's also some factors that you cannot influence, and I will call that luck. And then if people are subscribed to your channel, they donate, they absolutely love your stream, there's something else they can do. And maybe not everybody realizes, but you can also tweet about this person, or I don't know, tell your friends like, hey, I know this awesome streamer, go check them out because they're amazing and I love them, check them out, and they will send their friends. Again, like the subscriptions, they're just gonna be people that are never gonna do that. They're never gonna like tell their friends that they love your stream because they're like kind of, I don't know, they feel bad about the fact that they're doing stuff on the internet, and their family is like all anti like PC and internet, and so they don't have any friends that do that either. Maybe they don't really feel comfortable being in other communities, so they're just feeling comfortable in yours, and they're like, well, I'm glad that I'm in here, but I really don't want to share this with other people. And you would have also people that are like, oh my god, this is amazing, everybody needs to hear about it. And just like the subscriptions, some people would never recommend you, even though you're super, super good. And some people will always recommend you, not always. They will always recommend you if you're super good. And you can influence this by asking people to do it. You can influence this by being a good streamer. But there's always this kind of luck if you're gonna get the right people that will recommend you. Same as with the subscriptions. So overall, I would say that you definitely need luck to become like huge. Huge. It will be harder for some people than for other people because they get more lucky or less lucky. But I think you can get partnership without like having too much luck. But if you want to be like really huge, you probably need some luck. So do you think you were lucky with your stream? Leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, guys, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell icon for notifications, and I'll see you in the next video.